All right, welcome back to the Super Coach Nuff channel. In this video, we're going to do our fantasy Premier League game week 1 preview. So look at our team as we get into the start of the 2025-26 fantasy Premier League season. So we'll start off with the goalkeepers. So a bit of a cloud over both of these options, Kelleher and Dubravka. Um, Hopefully, one of them gets up at least for game week 1. Otherwise, it's not the best start to the season. But given they've only got the yellow triangle, if I click on Kelleher real quick, you'll see there's a 75% chance that he gets up. I say that, yep, I just had to check that my big head wasn't in the way. So, he should be right, and he is clearing away the number one there. Same thing with Dubravka. So we'll keep faith with these guys and hopefully we get some points out of them. So in defence, we've got a few wing backs with De Kuiper, Reynaldo, albeit Sunderland probably playing the back four more than the back five. And then Diouf and Wan-Bissaka, both at West Ham. Um, Probably like Diouf more, but Wan-Bissaka is the most popular defender currently in FPL, so sort of hedging our bets a bit by taking both. And then we do have one central defender with the defensive contributions. Again, I think they're a little bit overhyped, but that's more of a gut feeling than based on any real evidence. So I have got Van de Ven. I think Spurs will be a better defence this year. And Van de Ven would probably be a big part of that anyway. In the midfield, so because we've saved some pennies in the back line, we've gone pretty big in the midfield. So Mo Salah, Cole Palmer, Verts, probably the three or big three in the midfield. Throw in your Sackers, your Fernandez, that sort of stuff. That would be your dream midfield. So to get the three big guns in there, we're pretty happy with. My sort of differential of the year, Minter, hoping he goes well. So got him in at 6 mil. And then going with Reinders from Man City. So 5.5 mil. Obviously, with Rodri out, there is a spot in the midfield. He did score some goals and stuff at AC Milan last year. So plays for a good team as well with good fixtures. So um, I think, yeah, he's worth a bit of a punt to start the season as well. And so then up front, a slight change to what we have had previously. Watkins and Gyökeres have featured heavily pre-season for our team. Watkins, if he stays at Villa, has a great run of fixtures. Gyökeres, goal scoring machine, should get a bit of quality ball in a team like Arsenal. So we'll back him in. And then I had 6.5 million left. So I have gone with Strand Larson. Obviously, not the best fixture first up, but with Cunha having left, looks pretty nailed on. Hopefully gets the penalties and that sort of thing as well would be pretty nice. So he's the 6.5 option that we're going with. But we can always pivot if we need to. So in terms of the team set up for this week, so had to make a bit of decision in defence. We could only fit 3 in. So the Sunderland fixture is pretty nice. So we'll back West Ham to get a clean sheet to start the season and get some points out of both of these lads. And then I've gone with De Kuiper up against Fulham, slightly over Van de Ven against Burnley, just for that potential sort of attacking upside that De Kuiper may offer. Playing the 5 midfielders and obviously Strand Larson having this week on the bench up against Man City. We're not expecting much output there. And so then captain, vice captain, obviously the two big hitters, Salah and Palmer. Depending on matchups, we could look at Gyökeres and or Watkins, but I think those are tougher matchups this week. So I'm locking in the captain against Bournemouth for Mo Salah. Palmer against Crystal Palace if we need should be okay. Um, but that is the team. So I guess Kelleher in goal as well. Forest maybe slightly less attacking than Tottenham. But that's the team going into game week one. Not playing the bench boost or anything crazy like that. Um, we've got a good enough squad that we can wait for maybe a couple more favourable fixtures for our bench, or even try to make some cash and upgrade our benches slightly before we pull the trigger on that move. So that's the team. We won't rush it too much. I might just do one final shout out for the league. So we have got, I think, 9 teams. So 10th team would be great. Get the 12 teams, that would be awesome. Um, so the league code you'll see here is 08R58S, but I will put the link below this video in the description. So feel free to jump in and get involved. But other than that, we'll wrap it up there. So thanks for tuning in. Any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. Give us a like if you enjoy the Fantasy Premier League content. Subscribe for all the fantasy sports content on the channel. And other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.